My name is Aishwarya Patil and I am studying BTech in Cloud Technology and Information Security. In this we are going to implement custom VPC. So let's jump to the diagram of custom VPC. In this we are seeing architecture of custom VPC where we are going to have two subnets, subnet 1, subnet 2, main route table, custom route table, internet gateway and the routers. Now let's go to the management console. Here you have to find the networking and content delivery in the below section. Then select VPC. Here is a VPC dashboard. Select your VPCs. Select on create VPC. Here you will find the tags like name tag, IP version 4 CIDR block, IP version 6 CIDR block, Terrency. The fourth, there is something called Terrency. We have to default and dedicated. In dedicated hardware that is being allocated to the VPC, that is going to only used by you. That is, if you are using default, then that the hardware is being shared. Every AWS will allocate you. This is the difference. Now fill these details. Go to the name tag and write it as custom VPC. In IP version for CIDR block 10.0.0.0/16. This icon gives you the information about the tags. Select no IP version CIDR block in IP version 6 CIDR block. Then create VPC. Close the tab. Now see, you have created your custom VPC. Look into the resources, you have filled the details, the Terrency and the default VPC which we have selected. Now go to the subnets. Resources that associate with custom VPC. Now you will go to the subnets. We will find 6 subnets there. We will see default subnets. Now we have to create subnet that will be associated with custom VPC. Go to route tables. Main route table is created by default. Now go to internet gateway. You have to create internet gateway as it is not created by default while creating the custom VPC. Now go to the network ACLs. Here also it is created by default. Go to the security groups. Also created this security group associated with a custom VPC. How will you check it? Check VPC ID. It is ending with your VPC and cross verify. Give name to both security groups. Now go to your VPCs. See the same ID as in a security group. Name the security group one as CSG and second one as DSG. You can see both our security groups are created. Now go to subnets and create subnet, one for private and one for public. We have to fill all the details. Go to the name tag and name it as a C subnet 1. Select the VPC, custom VPC, and select one availability zone, that is see, if we do not select availability zone, we cannot give IP version 4 CIDR block. Select US East 2A and IP as 10.0.0.1.0/24. See, the icon I presents the information about all the labels. You can use it for your reference. Now create the subnet. Close the button. Our first subnet is being created. You will see there is available 251 IP addresses according to what we have provided in IP version 4 CIDR block. Look into the resources which we have filled. Next, create another subnet. Name it as C subnet 2. Select custom VPC. Now select the another availability zone which we are using for a public or a private. Give IP as 10.0.2.0/24. Create the subnet. Close it. Now you can see both our subnet are being created. It is also allocated 251 IP addresses. We have that much of available IP version 4. Now go to internet gateway. Create one internet gateway that will be associated with our custom VPC. Name it as CIGW, custom internet gateway. Create it. Close it. See, it is its state is looking at detached. You have to attach the internet gateway. So select CIGW, go to action, attach to VPC. Select the VPC which we have to associate, custom VPC. Now attach it. See, it is being attached now. Go to route tables now. Create route table. Name it as C route table. Select the custom VPC which we are going to associate with it. Create route table. Close it. Now you can see the created route table over here. Select it. And name accordingly if whatever you want. Go in the below section. You can see routes. Click on that. See, our target is being local and the status active, destination 10.0.0.0/16. Go to edit routes. Add the route 0.0.0.0/ select internet gateway which we have created, CIGW, and save the routes. Close it. See, we had 0.0.0/0 in the below section. Select subnet 1, save it, associate with the custom VPC. Go to the subnets, select subnet 1, select the auto assign public IP. You can see no over here. So we have to edit it or modify it. Check onto the box, enable auto sign public IP version 4. As we have to create one public subnet and one private subnet, it is being modified. Go to the management console. Select EC2. Here we seeing the new EC2 experience. Select the old one only. Now launch the instance. Select free tier. Go to next. Configure instance details. In this network section, select our custom VPC. One subnet 1 that is being assigned for public access. Now next, add storage. Keep it as it is and add tags. Add tag, give key as env and value as web server. Configure security group. Create new security group. Add the rule HTTP and give security group name as CSV and description also same way, give CSV. Now review and launch. You can choose existing pair or create a new key pair. Give new key pair name as CVP CDE demo. Download the key pair. Launch instance. See, your instance is being created. Go to EC2 instance. It is initializing. Yeah, it is running now. Launch another instance. Select free tier. Repeat the same step as previous. Go to next, configure the details. Select custom VPC. Now select the subnet 2. Same as before. We have to perform the same steps for EC2 instance, but this time you have to select the subnet 2. Now go to next, add storage. Configure security group. Add tags. Give it key as name. Value as databases. Next, select configure security group. Create new security group. Add rule ICMP for ping to ping and MySQL. Give security name as CPSG and you have to give your source IP 10.0.0/24. Now same in the both all ICMP rule and MySQL also. You are assigning it as it is a private access. Now review and launch. Launch the instance. Create new key pair. Name as CVP demo 1. Launch the instance. See, our database instance also created. It is initializing. Refresh it. Yeah, it's running now. See, it doesn't have the public IP as we have assigned our private IPs over the security groups source. Here we have launched 2EC2 instance with public private IP, the subnets associated with our custom VPC, where we have